Welcome out here to the Slater Family Ice Arena as the Bowling Green Bobcats and the St. Johns Jesuit Titans just about set for first period action with exactly 3 minutes left on the pregame clock. The Bobcats look to get back in the win column after losing last night to the Knights of St. Francis by a score of 4-3, with St. Francis scoring that game-winning goal, 30 seconds left in the game. Of course, the Bobcats did tie it with Tanner Amos' second goal of the day with the extra attacker on the indirect shot from Wisniewski. As he tipped that one in, did Tanner Amos. Bobcats will have Cade Contras in net today getting the start. He'll get back-to-back starts for the Bobcats after Brinkman got the start on Friday against Findlay. And Bobcats still looking for their first win this weekend against a tough St. John's team. They beat Northview last night by a score of 3-2. Northview being one of the Bobcats' tough opponents this year. And of course, Northview did beat St. Ignatius, the number one team in the state, earlier this year in 4-1. A couple line changes for the Bobcats. We'll see a mix in the second and third line. Dempsey Fox had a really good game yesterday. He'll jump up to the second line on the left wing on Tanner Amos. He'll center that line with, on his right will be Drake Joseph. So the top line will stay the same with Ethan Helvoit centering right winger and Hayden Joseph. So we got three lines with one Joseph, with Kobe Joseph getting to try to get some more depth on that third line with JT Webb and Camden McIntosh. Other forward line for the Bobcats is Hayden Fox centering Landon Noss and Reagan Cordes and Noah Cope, the extra skater. One of the extras, two skaters, as we have 7 defensemen dressed today due to the Bobcats, with Easton Schick, Braden Loomis, Casey Moore, Caden Wisniewski, the top 4, with Cash Wisniewski and Carter Chatfield back in the lineup after missing yesterday's varsity game, and then Seth Gallahan, the 7th defenseman. We'll be right back with starting lineups, national anthem, and of course puck drop right here on YouTube.
Slater Family Ice Arena on the campus of the Bowling Green State University for today's Northwest Hockey Conference matchup between the Titans of St. John's High School and their Bowling Green Bobcats. We would like to send out a thank you to the game sponsor for today, the Thayer Family Dealerships here in Bowling Green. We greatly appreciate your support. Now for today's starting lineups, first for the visiting Titans. In goal, number 31, Zachary Lajewski. On defense, number 17, Max McCann. Also on defense, number 23, Max Creinin. At forward, number 7, Declan Loitel. At forward, number 9, Will Lawler. And at forward, number 22, Anthony Lee. And the rest of the Titans. The Titans are coached by Mr. Eric Stone. He's assisted by Matt Butler and Ryan Lawler. At every Bobcat home game, one Bowling Green youth hockey player from Bowling Green City Schools is selected and recognized as our future Bobcat of the game, and today we are lucky enough to have 2. Today's future Bobcats plays for Mike Bellwick here in Bowling Green and attends St. Apples. And his favorite team is the Chicago Blackhawks. Please welcome to the ice, Lincoln Rogers. Travel Ice Cats, who also attends St. Albans and is also a Blackhawks fan. Please welcome the ice, Talon Rogers. Joining the Rogers brothers today in the starting lineup. In goal, number 1, Kane Contreras. On defense, number 8, Kate Wisniewski. Also on defense, number 15, Casey Moore. At forward, number 10, Ethan Hellwood. At forward, number 19, Nathan Joseph. And forward, number 21, Brett Winger. And the rest of the Bobcats. Bobcats are coached by Connor Rogowski, by Joe Kowski, Smith, Tanner Ball, and athletic trainer Megan Wade. Will everyone now please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back out here at Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Titans. First period action just about set. Starting lineup, I'll go over that for the Bobcats. It's Contreras in net, and backing him up on the defense side will be Caden Wisniewski and Casey Moore. And then Ethan Hellvoigt's line will get the start. So Ethan Hellvoigt, Hayden Joseph, and Rhett Winger up front. Guys, Dempsey Fox will be been elevated to that second line for the Bobcats. He'll play with Drake Joseph and Tanner Amos today. Colby Joseph will play with JT Webb and Camden McIntosh. It'll be Ethan Hellvoigt in for the center ice face-off. He'll win it forward over to Winger. Winger able to dump it in. And now St. John's trying to get it out of the zone. Can't do so. Hayden Joseph lost the puck. Now winger on the forecheck. It'll come over towards the Titans as they try to go D-to-D, couldn't connect. Now Hayden Joseph able to hold it in right to winger. Winger in the slot to Helvoit. Helvoit, no stick for a Titan. Helvoit chops it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, he'll put this one on net. Tip in front by winger, but glove save by Lejeski. Oh. I think.
Yeah, like the side to side.
Maybe, like that. Is that better? It'll be Amos in for the draw. He'll lose it, and it'll be Easton Schick over to carry it in, hold it in. Now it'll come to Drake Joseph. Holding it in again is Easton Schick. Schick, he thought about the pass over to put it on net. Now Drake Joseph hits a shot blocker save by the Titans. As that clearing attempt will be halted by Drake Joseph. Now Tanner Amos, he'll try to go the other way. Couldn't do so. Off of Loomis's glove, icing waved off. Minute into the game here, Bobcats will be called for a hand pass. So, defensive zone face off. Face off one there by the Bobcats. Loomis, first two. Sends it over to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph off the boards, gets it off of a Titan and stays in the zone. Over to Schick. Easton Schick, D-to-D to Loomis. Pass was tipped by a Titan, kicked back right to Schick though. Easton Schick carries it into the zone by himself, around two. Has McIntosh driving the net, poked free there by the Titans. And Schick, he'll pinch still as McIntosh jumps it over to Schick. Schick threw it in front, no one there. Now St. John's breaking out. They'll go 2-on-4 with McIntosh, the back checker, poked it free into the near side corner. It'll be Webb. Webb, nifty move around one. He'll look to get it out of the zone. McIntosh. And now St. John's back in. Contras will cover that one up. It'll be Webb in for the face-off. Webb wins it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski goes D-to-D to Moore. Moore up to McIntosh. McIntosh trying to find Webb. He'll send it in. Colby Joseph. He'll go on the forecheck. Same with McIntosh. Held in by Wisniewski. Sticked away by St. John's. They look to go D-to-D. Now they'll go back over to the near side. St. John's trying to break out. McIntosh halted that. Colby Joseph sent it in the slot for him. Couldn't connect. Now St. John's going the other way. 3-on-3 against Helvoit. They'll get there first off of the dump and chase with the Titan. Moore spun around his man, threw it back in front. Now Colby Joseph off the boards. Can't get it out. St. John's off their own man and into the corner. It'll be Wisniewski. He'll send it over to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph over to off of McIntosh, right back to Moore. Helvoit waits for his line mates to change. He'll see the open ice. He'll try to take advantage of it. He'll dump it in. Rhett Winger now on the forecheck. He'll send his man off the puck over to Helvoit. Helvoit back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, his shot will go blocker save. As Winger's interfered with there, nothing called. And now St. John's. As the Bobcats are offside. Is that your phone? Was that your phone? No. Be Helvoit in for the draw. It'll be Rhett Winger. He'll go on the forecheck after the Titans won the draw. Now Titans sent down by Winger in the corner. As they try to chip it out of the zone, Helvoit to Winger, back to Helvoit, couldn't connect. The Titans jammed into their own zone right now. Helvoit sent a Titan down, Winger picks the puck up. Now Hayden Joseph, over back to Winger. Winger behind the net. He's hit hard. No stick for a Titan. Titans get their stick back, but back to the point the puck goes, and a fumbler by Schick will be caught by Lejetski. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. He won it over towards Schick. Now Amos can't control it. Now St. John sends it out. They'll go on the forecheck. All three forwards will attack Easton Schick. Now it'll be Drake Joseph. He'll get it out of the zone. St. John sends it right back in, right to Drake Joseph. He'll dump it in off of a Titan. And it'll be Loomis right to Drake Joseph. Tried to find Tanner Amos, couldn't do so. Now Schick will send his man. He'll step up. It'll be Loomis to control on the defensive zone. He'll skate through three Titans up to, couldn't connect the pass to Drake Joseph. Tipped shot will go right to Easton Schick. Now St. John's. Bobcats will not be called for an icing as the puck did not have enough juice on it. Puck is sent around. Colby Joseph first two. Colby Joseph right to JT Webb. Couldn't connect as Wisniewski sent that shot on the delayed offside. Now St. John's controlling. They look to go for the stretch pass. Moore intercepts that. He'll go into the zone. Moore's shot will go off the crossbar and into the netting. Good shot there by Casey Moore. He's still looking for his first goal of the season. Five minutes gone here. I don't even think the Titans have a shot. Bobcats, I'm going to say, are 6 shots already. It'll be Webb in for the face-off. Webb wins it cleanly back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, his shot will go. Glove save. Face-off again. Won this time by the Titans. Titans trying to break out through Colby Joseph. Wisniewski halted that at the line. Second attempt for the Titans will carry it out. This time they get it out, but they'll send it down for an icing. Bobcats will send out the top line after a couple good shifts from secondary lines. It'll be Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet lost it. Titans win it. They turn it right into Helvoet, though. Helvoet sends it back to Wisniewski at the point. Wisniewski, he'll send it low for Helvoet. Now winger has Hayden Joseph right in the slot by himself. And back to Wisniewski at the point, though. His shot will go save. Bobcats just firing the puck all they can on the St. John's netminder. It'll be Helvoet again in for the draw. Face off won there by the Titan. As it'll be Wisniewski. He'll send it low for Winger. Winger went off his skate right to Moore. Moore, he'll take a tumble, and now St. John's gets the puck. They'll try to exit the zone. Helvoet blocked the original attempt, but second attempt will go. Now St. John's then goes into the zone. They'll halt at the blue line, looking back door, as it'll find the far side corner with Casey Moore. Moore up to Winger, couldn't connect. And St. John's sends it right back in. They'll then go, try to go, shot will go, glove save, Contras. St. John's finally gets their first shot of the day, 6 minutes into the game. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. Loomis, he'll control. On his backhand, waits for pressure. Drake Joseph can't get it out. Loomis will chop at it. He'll get it out. And now Dempsey Fox on the forecheck. Tipped in by a Titan right to Schick. Schick looking cross ice to Drake Joseph as he tipped it, but they're going to call an icing on the Bobcats. It's a good attempt there by Easton Schick to try to find the streaking Drake Joseph. It'll be Tanner Amos. He'll win it again, back to Loomis. Bobcats doing well on the face-off dot so far. Loomis chips it over to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph can't get it out. St. John sends it on the far side. Now Amos halted that. Now Amos tied up. Schick. St. John's trying to push it out. Back to the point. They do. And their second shot will be blocked there by Loomis as Amos will send it down. Icing, not enough juice on it, so it'll be waved off. And Colby Joseph onside of the Bobcats. Colby Joseph right to Tanner Amos. Amos sends it low for Joseph. Colby, that is. As St. John's will go D to D as the Bobcats try to complete a line change. And Drake Joseph, or that's Colby Joseph still out there with this McIntosh and JT Webb. So the Bobcats finish the line change as Webb finishing his check. It'll be Colby Joseph first two. In the area is Webb as well. St. John's comes out of it with it though as they go the other way 2-on-4. St. John's poked at the line. Have a good chance here. Do the Titan. Poked again by Schick. Schick, he'll look to carry it out of the zone. He'll get it up to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph, he'll dump it in. Doesn't know where the puck is. It got through the Titan as Colby Joseph. He's upended, nothing called as Titan over skate. And get it out of the zone. They'll go 1-on-2. And they'll wait for the Titan to change on a crossover. Pass was blocked as Moore stick lost it. Colby Joseph, he'll send it down. Icing will be called if it has enough juice. I won't. Now the Titan, Moore takes a tumble, gets the puck back, up to Winger. Winger sidestepped one, he's cross-checked down, nothing called. Now Helvoit, as the Bobcats will be called for a hand pass. With 6:40 to go in the first, Bobcats and Titans still nothing. It'll be Helvoit. Helvoit tied up. Moore off the face-off will get it to Helvoit. Helvoit off the boards to Wisniewski. Wisniewski up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph able to send it out. Winger finishing his check. Now Helvoit up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph. He'll red line. He'll dump it in. Cross-ice dump. And he'll go right in after it. As holding the line there was Moore right to Helvoit. Helvoit has it dangled off. Now Moore sends it low for Winger. Winger waits for help. Hayden Joseph and Helvoit. Wisniewski, his shot will go, save. With 6:02, Austin's on face-off. Tanner Amos to take it. He'll lose it. Titan controlling, wait for reinforcements, lost the puck, get it right back though. As going 3-on-3 the other way. They'll dump it in as it'll be Caden Wisniewski. Now over to help out Tanner Amos, up to Dempsey Fox, or that's Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph, he's sent down, holding it in though are the Titans, but they'll take it out themselves and send it right back in. Now Wisniewski. Over to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph waits for help from Amos. Now St. John's turnaround shot will go high and wide. Now it'll be Moore. Moore off the glass, right to Fox. Fox can't get it out. Shot will go, glove save, Contras cleared out of danger by Wisniewski. Now Amos chips it out of the zone as St. John's sends it right back in. Wisniewski will send it off of a Titans glove. They'll go back into the zone on the dump. It'll go right to Wisniewski to Moore. Moore carried it to the corner, reversing for Moore. As Drake Joseph towards the end of his shift. It'll be Wisniewski. As he'll lose the puck here, will Caden Wisniewski. Moore gets it back though to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Drake Joseph, chopped at it, trying to get it out of the Bobcats, can't do so. Wisniewski, he'll just ice it down. But that one's gonna be on net as it caught the St. John's netminder sleeping, almost did. Now Colby Joseph, he's forechecking hard with JT Webb. He'll try to poke it back as St. John's controlling, they'll go D to D. It'll be Schick. Off the boards, McIntosh tips it in. And St. John's upended there by McIntosh. Colby Joseph. He'll draw the short side shot off the bar and right to Helvoit. Helvoit. His shot will go, save. Now McIntosh throws it low for Colby Joseph. He was going one way, cut the other. St. John's will ice that one down. With 3:42 to go in this first period, Bobcats controlling most of play and have an offensive zone face-off. It'll be Ethan Helvoit to take it. Helvoit lost it as the Titans control. They'll go for the breakout around Hayden Joseph. And gaining speed there is number 9 around Loomis, right in between him. Shoot and score. As the Titans gained speed in the neutral zone and got between Loomis as Schick was too far right, and it's 1-0 Titans. It'll be Helvoit in for the draw. Helvoit tied him up, gets it off the draw to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph, he's upended. Helvoit gets it over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, he'll send this one in off of a Titans back, and the Titans will reverse. As it'll find the Titans. So Lowry from Perino was the goal for the Titans. As the Titans go back into the zone around Moore, back behind the net. They'll reverse over to Helvoit. Helvoit has winger fly in the zone as Aaron pass will go for an icing on the Bobcats. It'll be Amos in for the draw, lost it. St. John's shot off the face-off off of Wisniewski as that hobbled him a little. As Moore takes it to the corner. It'll be Fox. Back to Moore to Wisniewski. Wisniewski off of a Titan right to Drake Joseph though as Amos and Fox as the Titans collide as it'll be sent back out. Icing will be called, but it will be waved off as it didn't have enough juice as Moore. They'll look to carry it out. Up to Fox. Fox sends it to open space. Now St. John's to control. They'll go D to D with 2:12 in the period. Off of Tanner Amos's stick and sent back in. It'll be Contras. They'll be forced to cover. 1-0 Titans as they capitalize on a counter attack. Bobcats resend out Helvoit and his line. Off the draw, it'll be sent in by the Titans, but they hold it in at the line. And back to Schick and Loomis. Loomis to control. Loomis quick up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph wasn't ready for it, lost it. Helvoit over to help out. He's cross-checked from behind, nothing called. Now Loomis up to Rhett Winger, couldn't connect as that'll go for an icing. Be Helvoit again in for the draw. He'll win it over to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph over to the back to the point. His shot will be blocked, and he'll find Easton Schick in the far side corner. He's spun around. Now Loomis. Loomis Chipped it to open space as Winger was on the other side. Right to Schick. Schick off of a Titan is Winger in the corner. Right in front of the box. Schick peeling it out as the Titans able to dump it in. With just about a minute to play, it'll be Loomis. Off indirect pass off the boards. Hayden Joseph can't get it out. With 1 minute to go, Winger over to Hayden Joseph, errant pass. Helvoit skates onto it though, 1-on-4. Helvoit, he's sent off, keeps the puck though. Hayden Joseph back to the point. Schick will have to recontrol. Schick lost it. As now the Titans in, around more, they shoot and score. And the Titans take the 2-0 lead. It'll be Tanner Amison for the draw. He'll lose it. Titans right back into the zone though. Fox halted that. Now he'll go the other way with Drake Joseph. Joseph will dump it back to the Titans. As Wisniewski whiffs. Their shot will go blocked by Moore. Still loose in the slot. Shot will go saved by Contras and cleared out of danger by Fox. St. John's goaltender plays it. He'll sauce it up as it'll be Moore. Moore turned it right to the Titan. Their shot will go, tipped in the slot, loose in front, and then they score. With 4 seconds in the period, Titans get the 3-goal lead now. As Tanner Amison for the draw. Tied up. And Fox will let the whistle go as Bobcats will head to the locker room down 3 after a really good first half of the period. Just collapsed in that second half as they trail by 3. We'll be right back with more Bobcat hockey right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here at Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Titans. Second period action just about set. Period of long change here for the Bobcats. They'll start with the same, or it'll be Wisniewski and Schick. A little mix up on the defensive pairing here. They'll be out there with Helvoet, Winger, and Hayden Joseph. Helvoet to take the draw. He'll tie him up. He'll get it back to Schick. Schick. He'll try to find Helvoet. Couldn't find him. And now St. John's on the counterattack. They'll be sent back by Helvoet. Helvoet to Winger. He'll tip it in. St. John's goaltender out of his net. He'll settle it down. As now St. John's back in their defensive zone on the breakout. It'll be Easton Schick. He'll send it over to Wisniewski. He'll send that one low on net. And on the dump, cross-corner dump. It'll come back to Schick at the point. Schick's shot will go off the glove of the St. John's netminder and cleared out of danger by the Titans. Now the Titans go the other way, possible 2-on-1. Around Schick, he'll trip up a Titan as the Bobcats will head to the box for 2 minutes. It'll be Chatfield and Loomis out there with Amos and Joseph. Face-off won there by the Bobcats, but they can't get it out with Chatfield. Now St. John's. Now St. John's back in. They shot off to the number 10 in front and down by Chatfield, out of the zone. Now St. John's slowing it down. Breaks into the zone. Off of Loomis as Amos can't clear it. And it'll come free to Chatfield. Chatfield up to Drake Joseph. He'll slap it down. Now St. John's on the break-in. Loomis sends him off the puck. Could have been interference. Nothing called there. As Chatfield's dangled now. Short side shot through the crease and out of the zone. As Loomis is dangled, he'll try to stick lift one as Chatfield chasing behind the net. As they work on Chatfield. Chatfield with the steal, lost it back to the Titan. So turnaround shot will go into the back of the net. I don't think Contras ever saw it. Through the screen of the Titan in front. And Loomis, it's 4-0 Titans. As it squeaked through Contras' 5-hole. .12:51 to go in the second period. 4-0 Titans. Helvoet in for the draw. He won it over to the corner. St. John's going the other way. They'll dump it in. Moore over to Helvoet. Helvoet out there with Seth Gullahan and Casey Moore. It'll find the point blocked in front there by Helvoet. Now Winger. Shot pass will go through Gullahan, and St. John's turnaround shot went wide. As no stick for Seth Gullahan as Helvoet took a penalty. Puck's down here. It's okay. So we'll wait for the award. Right now it's on the board as a 2. I think they're going to correct it. They're going to call it a 5 on Ethan Helvoit. So the Titans will have a 5-minute power play. As they already trail 4-0. It'll be Tanner Amos out there with Schick, Wisniewski, and Drake Joseph. Face-off won there by Amos. Wisniewski sends it down, but not out. Drake Joseph, he'll now send it down. They gave him a board. And now St. John's breaking in. Back to the left point. Their shot will be tipped wide. And Schick with the stick lift. Wisniewski lost sight of it. St. John's back in control. Takes a weird carom. Schick can't get it out. Backdoor play. Couldn't connect for the Titans as their turnaround shot went off the side of the net. Now chip play as Contras trying to cover it up. Now Schick sends a man down. Now back to the point go the Titans with 4 minutes to go in the 5-on-4 power play. On the 5-minute major, their shot will go into the netting. Off of Contras. It'll be Winger in for the draw. Out there with McIntosh. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. They'll send it around on the reverse. McIntosh will send it back down low for Schick. Schick will send it down and out. Killing about 10 seconds on the clock there, holding it in the zone where the Bobcats. As St. John's will dump it in. Easton Schick first two. He'll slap it around. He will get it out. As Winger poked at it, couldn't corral it. As St. John's will go back into the zone. Chip pass right to Schick, covering it up there with Contras. Chatfield back out with Amos, Joseph, and I believe it's Loomis. Amos off the tie-up, one back by the Titans. As Drake Joseph trying to force it out, couldn't do so. The Titans working on the sideboards. Chatfield, he's tied up. Now St. John sends it back to the right point with 2:55 in the 5-minute major to Helvoit. Their shot will go tipped just wide. Now Loomis slaps it down, but not out. Now back to the right point. He'll walk in to the Titan off of Amos. Poked free back to the right point. Their shot will go blocked by Drake Joseph. Now deep slot. Over to the left point. Walking in, their shot will go blocked by Loomis. He'll chop at it. Still can't get it out though. St. John's working back down low. One-time shot off the stick of Chatfield and into the netting. With 2:20 to go in the 5-minute major. To Ethan Helvoit. Bobcats trail 4-0. It'll be Winger, McIntosh, Gallahan, and Moore. Face-off won there by the Bobcats as they'll try to escape the zone with McIntosh. He will finally dump it out. St. John's, I think, will be called for a penalty. With 9:16 to go. So Bobcats with 2:07 will skate 4-on-4 for almost the rest of the 5-minute major. It'll be Winger in for the draw. Winger wins it back to Seth Gullahan. Seth Gullahan sends it low for McIntosh. McIntosh trying to get the puck. It'll be Moore. He'll send it over to Winger. Winger evaded one. He'll try to go through another St. John Titan as McIntosh will help him out, get the puck deep. As it'll come to the Titan. He'll dump it in more. He'll get it up to Winger. Winger tried to sidestep one. He does. He'll get it up to McIntosh. McIntosh waits for Winger's help. He'll send it to him. As Winger trying to steal the puck back for the Bobcats. It'll be Tanner Amos off the bench. He's dangled. And now going one-on-one against Moore. As the Titan, their shot will be blocked aside, back behind the net. They'll throw it back in the slot. Lost sight of the puck with a minute to go in the penalty to the Titans. Moore finds it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Winger. Winger dumps it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski off of Amos, right back to the Titans though. Titans in this 4-on-4. Their shot will go into the back of the net. As the Bobcats will change, it looks like they're going to have a goalie switch. As Matt Brinkman will come in relief of Kaid Contras. As there's still 34 seconds to go in the Titan penalty, 41 seconds in the 5-minute major for Ethan Helvoit. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. Easton Schick off of a Titan and into the zone for the Bobcats. Titans go back to the D. Spun around there, Amos. As the Bobcats trail 5-0 here in the second period. St. John's just playing with it in their own defensive zone, trying to make the Bobcats capitalize. Again, another shot will go high at Brinkman. It'll come to Drake Joseph as Helvoit's going to cherry pick a little bit. Now he'll head back into the play with St. John's controlling. Back down low, back to the left point. Their shot will go again into the back of the net. 6-0 here for the Titans. I think the Bobcats call their timeout. Before. After the fifth. So Bobcats trail 6-0 here with 6:54. Call their timeout. You try to get a reset before try to break the shutout bid and then capitalize on that. So it'll be JT Webb. He'll take the center ice face off. After the Bobcat timeout, Titans now lead 6-0. 3 in the first, 3 here in the second period. Webb will win that draw. He'll get it over to Loomis. Loomis being forced back. St. John's will go again. Their shot will go. Saved by Brinkman. So you got a little poke in there to the Titan as Chatfield taking care of that for the Bobcats. Face off won there by JT Webb for the Bobcats. Loomis turned it right over to Colby Joseph as he'll draw a penalty here, will the Bobcats. As Loomis was hit hard as they got him for a rough, so the Bobcats will head to the power play, try to capitalize on their first power play of the day. Winger to take the face off. He wins it cleanly back to Schick. Schick over to Helvoit. Helvoit to his shot will go. Glove save. Face off won there by the Titan as they'll send it down. As Wisniewski, his pass to Schick was tipped, but right to Helvoit. Helvoit skates onto it. 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. They can hurry. Helvoit on his back end to the net. He shoots and he's stopped. Still loose. And St. John's, the goaltender, will cover up. Tanner Amos in for the draw. As it'll be Winger behind the net. He'll sauce it back to Helvoit. Helvoit. He'll look for an open lane as that pass was tipped in the netting. With 1:14 to go in the power play. Winger wins it to Helvoit. Helvoit back to Schick. Schick to Helvoit. Helvoit back to Winger. Winger holds on to it for a little too long there, but finds Helvoit. Helvoit, Wisniewski. Wisniewski, his shot will be tipped into the back of the net. Guess who? It's Tanner Amos in front, and it's 6-1. The Bobcats break the shutout. They'll try to get some momentum going as they'll keep Helvoit flying out with Seth Gullahan and Casey Moore. Helvoit. That'll come back to Moore. Moore to Seth Gullahan. Seth Gullahan up to Winger. Winger can't corral it as the pass. The shot will be come back to the Titans. Brinkman As Bobcats will now have an offensive zone face-off after the Titans didn't tag up. Bobcats look to capitalize again here with an offensive zone face-off. Trailing by 5. Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet lost it off of Gullahan as now St. John's going one-on-one against Moore. Helvoet on the back check, gets the puck back. Lost it to Winger. Winger has it poked off his stick. Poked there by Brinkman as Hayden Joseph can't get it out. Winger, Helvoet, or Moore. He'll go 3-on-2 for the Bobcats. Up to Helvoet. Helvoet, his shot will go wide. Now Seth Gullahan sends it low for Winger, or for Hayden Joseph, couldn't corral it. Got in the skates of the referee. Winger now to Moore. Moore back to Winger, couldn't corral it off his skate. And right to Schick. Schick couldn't corral it. Now Moore over to Helvoet. Helvoet. Winger now with Hayden Joseph as with 3:56, the whistle finally blows. Doesn't look like we're going to get any penalties on that. So Tanner Amos, he'll go to take the draw. Face-off tied up. As Amos able to get it into the zone, but St. John's controlling. As Amos touched it with a high stick, waved off as St. John's to control. To Tanner Amos, poked it free, could have had a break there. As it'll go off of a Titan, but they're going to say it was tipped by a Bobcat. So Chatfield, he'll send it over, turned it back to the Titan. Now Loomis, poked free there by Amos. Dempsey Fox. Loomis. Right to the Bobcats, but turn it right to the Titans. The shot will go, both blocked in front, and it'll come to Amos. Amos up to Fox. Fox tried to get it to Drake Joseph, couldn't do so. St. John's back to the left point. Their shot will go tipped wide. Now St. John's. As Drake Joseph will send it down, icing will be called on the Bobcats. With 2:51 to go, 6-1 Titans lead. It'll be Webb in for the draw. Lost it. St. John's off the face-off shot will go. Backhand shot again. Save Brinkman. Face-off won again by the Titans. As McIntosh lost his stick behind the play. Shot will go high of now Colby Joseph. The glass gets it off and out of the zone. Now Bobcats going the other way. McIntosh sends it wide. It'll be Webb sending it back down low as he'll hold it in. Can't do so as it'll be Colby Joseph. Now Easton Schick stepping up. Could create an odd man opportunity here for the Titans. They'll send it in a delayed offside. It'll be Wisniewski. Off the glass, sends it into the bench of the Titans. .152 to go here in the second period. Bobcats trail 6-1. It'll be Hellwood to take the draw. Face off one there. Winger now going the other way. Right winger. He'll fight through one. Hellvoigt now winger behind the net. Winger threw it in front for Hayden Joseph, couldn't connect. And Moore holds it in, sends it low for Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt sends it over to winger. Winger. Back to the point. Moore. His shot will go, blocker save. St. John's able to get it out of the zone. Icing will be called, but it won't have enough juice. Now Gallahan. He's hit hard, turned over. Right to the Titans in the slot. Now Hellvoigt. Moore. And Gallahan in the corner. Shot will go, saved by Brinkman. Now Hayden Joseph going the other way with winger. Lost it. Did Hayden Joseph as St. John's able to get it out. Sending it back in are the Bobcats. Moore. Up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph creates the turnover. As now it'll come to Chatfield. Hellvoigt to Chatfield, threw it towards the net. Blocked by the Titan as they'll get it out of the zone as Drake Joseph now in a foot race. Off the boards right to Moore. Moore to Chatfield. Chatfield up to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt made two Titans miss. He'll keep the puck with 6 in the period. His shot, his hard pass will go with 2-1. As Hellvoigt shot it about 2 or 3 seconds after the whistle. As we'll come back for the third period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Third period just about set to start. Bobcats trail 6-1 after trailing 3-0 after the first. Let in 3 straight goals. A goalie change after the second goal in the second period. So when the Bobcats were trailing by 5-0, they swapped to Matt Brinkman. He let in a goal right away, and then the Bobcats got back on the board on the power play to make it the 6-1 score. Helvoit in for the face-off. No penalties at the end of that period either. Helvoit wins it over to Winger. Chopped at it, gets it back to Helvoit. Helvoit sent it back to Winger. Winger, he'll try to send it in. Couldn't do so. Shot will go. Pad save Brinkman right out of the zone. St. John's goes D to D. They'll send it right back up. Helvoit, or that was Wisniewski to Winger. Winger poked it up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph dumps it in. No, St. John's turns it over as St. John's now on the breakout pass. They'll go, takes it wide around Schick. He knocked him down though, as over skating there was Helvoit. Schick to Helvoit. Helvoit gets it out of the zone. The minute gone in this third period. Still 6-1 Bobcats trail. Hayden Joseph lost it. Helvoit gets it back. He'll chip it out of the zone. No St. John's. Keeping it in there is Schick for a second. He'll send it back in. He'll carry it over. Easton Schick fights through one. Chops at it, gets it back. Now lost it back again. Amos backhands it in. Dempsey Fox on the forecheck. Drake Joseph able to help out. Now St. John's in, shot will go wide. No Amos. He'll dump it in. Drake Joseph's hanging around high in the slot. Amos wants help. He'll dangle it in to the slot. Shot will go, sticked away by St. John's. And now Drake Joseph over to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph sends it towards the net, blocked off by the Titans. Now Colby Joseph gets it back. He'll send it in deep for Drake Joseph. That shot by Chatfield was blocked. And Loomis up to Drake Joseph, back to Chatfield. Chatfield up to Webb. That'll draw a penalty here as the Bobcats drew an interference call. So the Titans to the box, 6 trailing 5 by 5 of the Bobcats. They'll look to capitalize on the power play. It'll be Tanner Amos to take the draw. Amos wins it. Winger Wisniewski over to Helvoit. Helvoit to Schick. Schick to Helvoit. Helvoit tipped his pass was tipped. Helvoit now working cycles high. His shot will go tipped by Winger, still loose in front and covered up. As Winger will take the draw. Face off one there, back to Schick. Schick, his shot will go wide. Over to Wisniewski. St. John's can't get it out. Schick, he'll send it back in front. It'll be Helvoit. Helvoit gets it right back after his pass was tipped as Wisniewski chops it over to Schick. Schick to Winger. But couldn't connect as St. John's sends it all the way down. Brinkman. Wisniewski with 11:25 to go in the third. Bobcats on the power play, but lost the puck, trailing 6-1. Schick sent his man down. As it'll be Winger to carry. Winger carries in. He'll hold on to it. Throws it in the slot. Schick will one-time that one into the back of the net. Easton Schick on the power play. And it's a 4-goal game, Bobcats. There's the horn. Trailing now by 4. Bobcats send out Landon Noss out there with Gullahan, Moore, Winger, and Helvoit. Helvoit now carries it into the zone. Power move to the net. Has Landon Noss with him. He shoots. He's go! No, what a save! I almost called that. Landon Noss. What a save there by the St. John's netminder. He was held on the doorstep. Was Landon Noss. Beautiful pass there from Ethan Helvoit. Bobcats with some momentum. Helvoit in for the draw. Wins it over to Casey Moore. Moore chopped at it. And it'll be holding it in there. Gullahan chopped it right back to the Titan. As Helvoit upended a Titan, nothing called as it should have been. Now Moore, his shot will go blocked in front. Now Winger, back to Moore, or Gullahan, back to Winger. Over to Helvoit. Helvoit backhand shot went high. As Landon Noss drawing some traffic. Escaping are the Titans. It'll be Gullahan. Gullahan controlling. Up to Noss, over to Helvoit. Helvoit. His shot will go, blockered away into the netting. Good shift there for the Bobcats. Mixing up the lines. We'll see Hayden Fox on this line with Tanner Amos and Drake Joseph. Chatfield and Loomis. The D pair. Weird face-off here as the Bobcats win it over to Chatfield, right to Amos. His shot to Hayden Fox, tipped it, and Titan netminder covers up. Tanner Amos off the draw. Sends it low, but the Bobcats, I think, will be called for interference. Oh, no, the Titans will be. Titans are going back to the box with 9:40 to go. So Bobcats head back to the power play. So it'll be Tanner Amos to take the draw. Amos wins it. Schick over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski hard pass over to Helvoit. Helvoit to Winger. Winger to Helvoit. Helvoit back to the point. Schick to Helvoit. Helvoit. His shot will go off the glove and he'll catch it. So 9:21 to go in the third. Bobcats now trail 6-2. It'll be Winger. Off the draw, won by the Titans. They'll just dump it out. On net, so Brinkman plays it for Schick. Now Wisniewski off of a Titan's hand as they'll just look to control the puck back off of Titan. Now Amos drags around one, has it poked off his stick. Now Helvoit to control. Helvoit, Schick wants it, he'll get it. Schick, his shot will be blocked into the corner. Titans back on it though, on their backhand. Chip it out all the way down. Good chip out by the Titans. Now Brinkman with 8:42 in the game, 1 minute on the power play for the Bobcats. It'll be over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski up to Amos. Amos lost it. Wisniewski holds it in. His pass sends low to Winger. Winger protects it, trying to fight through one. Now Amos back to Helvoit. Helvoit to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Helvoit. Helvoit over to Schick. Indirect pass. Schick, he'll send it towards the net. Blockered away right to Helvoit though. Helvoit. He'll cycle high. His shot will go tipped. No tip in front by Amos as he was tied up as Brinkman out of his net settles it with 20 to go on the power play, 8 to go in the game. Helvoit. Chipped it up. Past a couple Titans. He'll go with McIntosh into the zone. Helvoit. Little head shimmy. It'll poke out of danger there by the St. John's netminder. Wisniewski. Over to Schick. Schick. His shot will go tipped by McIntosh. Now Drake Joseph. Over to Schick. Schick. His shot will go in front. Is McIntosh. Had a chance at the net. Couldn't corral it. Now Schick. Sending it down are the Titans. As it'll be Schick and Drake Joseph. Now Titans controlling though. He got past one shot out. Saved by Brinkman. Off his glove. Now Titans in the corner. It's Webb. Over to help out is Wisniewski. Drake Joseph now. Now coming out of it with the Titans shot was blocked. As that got Schick in the arm. He's the Bobcats trying to get it out with McIntosh. That'll draw a penalty there as McIntosh, he's taken down. So the Bobcats get some extra shoves in there. As they got JT Webb for being the third man in, I think. So he'll be done for the game, I'm guessing. So Titan box back open. Right now it's McIntosh in the box. And a Titan as Webb was sent off early for being the third man in, most likely. So the original penalty, though, will be on the Titans as it looks like he's gone. Get this. No, see they're passing the puck. As Brinkman will sauce it down. The goaltender's playing a sauce game while we wait. And all this happening with 6:52 in the period remain. As the referee is finally now talking to the captains of both teams. Center ice. Captain's talk. As I'm going to watch the replay here of what happened. As McIntosh went into the corner, he was cross-checked from behind. Webb was the third man in, and so he was tossed probably. And I'm guessing so was the St. John's player. The linesman was the one that caught Webb. So, and I think the Bobcats will be the ones shorthanded in the long run. They'll send Cassius Nuski over to serve a penalty for the Bobcats. So the Bobcats to be shorthanded in the long run. Here come the penalties. So Webb got a 5-minute major. So Webb picked up a 5 in a game. So did the Titan. And McIntosh got the extra 2 for a rough. So the Bobcats to the box. All this would have been avoided if the Bobcats would have had a 5-minute major power play if they hadn't done anything after the initial hit. So still a little delay here. Face-off won there by the Titans on the power play. There was Gallahan and Moore. Shot will go by the Titans. They get control and cleared out of danger there by the Bobcats, who trail 6-2. Titans on the quick up. Go into the zone, poked free. Now Amos on his backhand chips it up. Now Gallahan will off of a glove of a Titan and into the Bobcat bench. So face off will remain inside. Face off won there by the Titans, but Winger controls it. He'll get it out of the zone. With 6:10 to go in this third period, Bobcats trail by 4. Off of Hellvoigt's stick. And hook checked right. Hellvoigt with a steal. Hellvoigt around 2. He'll go the other way. Hellvoigt poked off his stick. As Gallahan falls down, now 2-on-1 for the Titans. Titans threw it in the slot, shoot, and pad save Brinkman. Now setting it low are the Titans. Off of Moore, and Moore will send it off the boards and down. Now Titans with the stretch pass. Their shot will go high and wide. Now Helvoet had a Titan changing. Moore will now slip and fall. Break in for the Titans. They shoot and score. Power play goal for the Titans, and it's 7-2. With 5:05 to go in the third. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. He'll win it over to Drake Joseph. He'll dump it in. Drake Joseph right to Tanner Amos. Shot will go. Glove save. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Amos over to Chatfield. Chatfield down to Fox. Dempsey Fox. Now to Tanner Amos. Dempsey Fox throws it back in front. Amos shot nets off as the whistle will blow. Face off one there by the Titans as they'll go the other way. Now it'll be Chatfield behind the net. Tanner Amos kicked in by the Titans, held in. Chatfield on the chase. He'll finish his check Loomis as the Titans will control back behind the net. Now Drake Joseph will just softly send it out. Now Titans, Drake Joseph controlling, he'll send it into the Titan bench. Dempsey Fox to take the draw. Tied up. Now McIntosh. Schick will level his man. Now Wisniewski. Made one miss. Up to McIntosh. McIntosh. Hampton McIntosh, he'll dump it in. And he'll level his man. First two, Landon Noss. Over to Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox will draw a penalty here, as it'll be tipped in front. St. John's will touch up. And the Bobcats will head back to the power play, down by 5 with 3:20 to go in the game. Face off one there by the Titans. Winger steals it though behind the net. He gave him a slash. Now Amos, he'll walk in. Amos dumped it back as couldn't find Easton Schick, and It'll be Wisniewski with 3 minutes to go in the game. Waits for the winger to swing. Now he'll grab it. Leaves it for Wisniewski. Wisniewski, he'll dump it in. Tanner Amos poked it right to Helvoit. Helvoit, his pass was trying to find Schick, couldn't connect, and sent back down by the Titans. Wisniewski up to Schick. Schick, 2-on-1 now for the Titans. Shooting off the knob of Brinkman's stick. Wisniewski over to winger. Oh, back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to winger to Helvoit. Lost the puck. As Wisniewski leaves it for Schick. Schick up to winger. Winger has a lot of ice to skate onto it, and he'll send it in deep. Winger takes the puck to the corner. Amos. There's good killing here by the Titans, as the Bobcats will be called for a hand pass. With 1:41 to go in the third. 7-2 Titans. It'll be Fox to take the draw. Titans win it. Moore over to McIntosh. Now Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox, he'll try to dump it in. There's Fox. With back to even strength now are the Titans. It'll be Loomis. Loomis back to Moore. Moore to Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox up to McIntosh. As it'll find its way back to the Titans. Have a 2-on-0 here. Titans in, shot saved by Brinkman. Now Titans back in it. With 1 minute to go in the game. Brinkman out of his net, settles it for Moore. Moore to Loomis. Loomis to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph, the boards, gets it up. St. John sends it back in off of Moore's glove, and he'll get there first. Moore. Reversing for Loomis. Back to Moore. Moore up to McIntosh. McIntosh. Tanner Amos over there to help out. St. John's will go D-to-D with 10 seconds in the game. That'll do it. Loomis will look to just hold it down in the corner with 4-3. St. John's will win this one. Final score 7-2 as the Bobcats are back in action against St. Francis next Friday night, I want to say, against St. Francis.